Factsverse presents stars you didn't know were siblings or otherwise related. Before we get started, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our channel for more great videos. Celebrities. We all have our favorite celebrities. These are the people we watch on TV or in movies, and we follow them on social media. Some celebrities try to live as privately as possible. Because of this, you may not know a lot about their families. Here are stars you didn't know are siblings or related in another way. Goldie Hawn and Kate Hudson. Goldie is Kate's mother. The two look similar, and they went into business together. When the women aren't acting, they're working together on their co-founded fitness brand membership program, Fabletics. Shirley MacLaine and Warren Beatty. At Shirley's American Film Institute Life Achievement Awards ceremony in 2012, her brother opened the night. It was Warren Beatty. Most people didn't know that the two were related. In October 2017, they appeared together at the Oscars, but this event wasn't as successful as the first. Critics say that Warren made a major flop. MARISA TOMEI and Julianne Moore. The world and these two women had no idea they were related. When MARISA appeared on Finding Your Roots, it was discovered that she and Julianne had an identical stretch of DNA along the X chromosomes. Julianne announced it on Instagram when she wrote, "I knew we were alike. MARISA TOMEI is my cousin." Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Matt and Ben grew up together and are childhood friends. As it turns out, they're also related. According to the New England Genealogical Society, Matt and Ben are 10th cousins once removed. Janet Leigh, Tony Curtis, and Jamie Lee Curtis. Award-winning actress Jamie Lee Curtis comes from legendary Hollywood parents. Her mother is Janet Leigh, and her father is Tony Curtis. Her parents got divorced when she was young, and Jamie Lee and her father became estranged. John and Joan Cusack. Since their names sound so similar, it shouldn't come as a big surprise that John and Joan are brother and sister. The two starred together in films that include 16 Candles, War, Inc., and Martian Child. Halle Berry and Sarah Palin. Academy Award winner Halle Berry announced to Extra that she is related to former governor and vice presidential hopeful Sarah Palin. Halle says that someone sent her information that proved that Sarah is her distant relative. Charlie Sheen and Emilio Estevez. Charlie and Emilio are the sons of Martin Sheen, but they have different mothers. They've starred in movies together, including Young Guns and National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon. They may have taken different acting paths, but they're both award-winning actors. Julia Roberts and Emma Roberts. Emma remembers playing hide-and-seek as a little girl with her aunt, Julia Roberts. Julia is very supportive of her niece's career, but says she can't watch her in American Horror Story. It's one of Emma's top shows, but Julia doesn't have the stomach for it. Al Roker and Lenny Kravitz. During an interview, Lenny stated that his grandfather and Al's grandfather were related. This made them two distant cousins. When Al was asked about the relation, he seemed pretty excited about it. Blythe Danner and Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow is the daughter of Blythe Danner. Gwyneth followed in her mother's footsteps when she starred in The Seagull in 1994. Blythe was also in the movie. Mother and daughter also played mother and daughter in the film Sylvia. Ron Howard and Bryce Dallas Howard. Bryce Dallas Howard is the daughter of Ron Howard. Today, Ron works behind the camera instead of in front of it the way his daughter does. Bryce starred in Jurassic World and The Village. She says that to her, Ron is a dad, but he is very impressive. She said that she really looks up to him. George Wendt and Jason Sudeikis. Cheers actor George Wendt is the uncle of SNL actor Jason Sudeikis. When Jason first started acting, his uncle told him to get on one of the best sitcoms of all time and ride it out. Prince Charles and Ralph Fiennes. Charles, Prince of Wales, and Golden Globe-nominated actor Ralph Fiennes are 8th cousins. Their royal lineage can be traced back to the 1400s, when James II ruled Scotland. Whitney Houston and Dionne Warwick. The late great Whitney Houston and Dionne Warwick won 7 Grammy Awards each. They also happen to be cousins. According to Dionne, before Whitney passed away, she called her to ask her to attend Clive Davis's Grammy party with her. Dionne couldn't go, and that was the night Whitney died. Madonna and Hillary Clinton. When Hillary appeared on the Ellen DeGeneres show, she said that according to a genealogist, she and Madonna are 10th cousins. When Hillary was running for president, Madonna openly expressed her support for her distant cousin. Angelina Jolie and Jon Voight. Over the years, Angelina's relationship with her father, Jon Voight, has had its ups and downs. When Jon divorced Angelina's mother, the two became estranged. This continued until shortly after Angelina's mother's death. Angelina welcomed Jon back into her life, but he wasn't invited to Angelina and Brad Pitt's wedding. Princess Diana and Sarah Palin. This is the second time Sarah has been on this list. According to Ancestry.com, the two women are 10th cousins. Hugh Hefner, George W. Bush, and John Kerry. Playboy founder Hugh Hefner, George W. Bush, and John Kerry are all distant cousins. George and John got into the same line of business, but Hugh went in a completely different direction. Meryl Streep, Brooke Shields, and Glenn Close. If acting runs in the family, it's no surprise that these women are related. Meryl and Glenn are 15th cousins. Meryl and Brooke are second cousins. Glenn and Brooke are second cousins once removed. They may be distant cousins, but they all share the acting gene. George Clooney and Miguel Ferrer. Actor Miguel Ferrer is first cousins with award-winning actor George Clooney. According to George, it was Miguel who got him to first try his hand at acting, which turned out to be great advice. James Arness and Peter Graves. Peter Graves is best known for his role in Airplane. He was also a director. In 1955, he directed an episode of Gunsmoke, which starred his brother, James Arness, in the leading role. Bill Skarsgård, Alexander Skarsgård, and Stellan Skarsgård. Stellan has been working in Hollywood for a long time. You might remember him from Marvel's Thor. You may even recognize his children. Bill recently played Pennywise in It. His other son, Alexander, starred in True Blood. Stellan has another son, Gustav, who plays Floki in Vikings. Bernie Sanders and Larry David. These two men didn't know they were related until they appeared on Finding Your Roots. When Larry appeared on the show, he was told he's related to Bernie, and they are third cousins. Larry was very excited about this. Elle Fanning, Dakota Fanning, and Kate Middleton. Most people know that Elle and Dakota are sisters. They have the same last name, and they look a lot alike. What you may not know is that the sisters are related to Kate Middleton. According to Ancestry.com, all three women are descendants of King Edward III. This proves that Kate was royalty before she married into the royal family. Rob Schneider and Elle King. Rob Schneider has had a long and successful acting career. His daughter Elle is an up-and-coming singer. She's performed songs for famous films like the 2016 Ghostbusters remake. Rob didn't raise Elle, and she didn't take his last name. She wanted to make a name for herself rather than using her father's name to open doors. Amy Schumer and Chuck Schumer. Amy and Chuck are distant cousins. In 2015, the two paired up to push for stricter gun control laws. Amy got involved in the cause after a shooting occurred at a showing of her film, Trainwreck. Since then, the two have always been supportive of one another. Dennis Leary and Conan O'Brien. The late-night talk show host and the actor are third cousins. They were both born in Massachusetts to an Irish Catholic family. This shouldn't come as much of a surprise since they both have similar hairstyles. This also explains why Dennis and Conan get along so well when Dennis is on Conan's show. Quincy Jones and Rashida Jones. Rashida Jones is Quincy Jones' daughter. Rashida has no trouble expressing her affection for her father. During an interview, Rashida was asked about Quincy, and she said, "He's pretty endless in the love that he has to give. He has that wonderful ability to make everybody feel like they're the most special person he's ever met." Lily Allen and Alfie Allen. Alfie Allen is an actor. He's most recognized for his role as Theon Greyjoy in Game of Thrones. His sister Lily has been successful for a long time. She's a famous singer in the UK. She has a song called Alfie. It's about her pot-smoking brother who never amounted to much. Maybe this song is what gave Alfie the motivation that he needed to make something of himself. Which one of these was the most surprising to you? Let us know in the comments. And be sure to subscribe to Facts Verse for more great videos.